Hello everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video. Today we're going to be doing my Andrew Cutter Picks of the Weeks. Now for those of you who are new to my channel know nothing about this video series, basically what I do is I take a look at this week in DC Comics. Then I select the comic that I enjoyed the most and declare it my Andrew Cutter Pick of the Week. Now if at any time during this video you see a comic that you would like to have expanded on a bit more, don't worry, I did a full review of each and every single one of these comics. Just check back a video or two ago and you're going to find it. In addition to that, I will also talk about any news or updates pertaining to my channel or anything else in general, whatever comes to mind. So before we actually jump into the Andrew Cutter Picks of the Weeks, I wanted to say that I did pick up a comic a day later, not really a day later, but I got Silk Spectre #1 of 6, is it? 4. 1 of 4. After I worked one day, my comic book guy just gave it to me. He said, here, have it. So I picked up Silk Spectre, and I'll give a mini review right here. The general premise of Silk Spectre is it's, at least starting off, it's really her having trouble with her mom and the two of them coping and going through life and having to live in a shadow, but not necessarily a good shadow that her mom has made for her. But I had to give it a rating. I give it a 4 out of 5. Not quite as good as Minutemen, but this was really good. It was really fun. And I know it was good because I was hanging on each word that was said. I think everything was delivered very well. And, you know, I'm not the biggest Silk Spectre fan out of the Watchmen characters, but this was handled very well for its first issue. And it encourages me enough to go pick up the second issue. So, 4 out of 5. So yeah, this week was a good week. We had some pretty big shockers. Don't worry, I won't spoil anything for anyone. But this week we had Batman issue #10, and as always, I try to get all the Batman covers, even the free digital download cover, which is only like different coloring. But hey, it's Batman. Batman and Robin issue #10, Batgirl issue #10, The Ravengers issue #2. Deathstroke, The Terminator, or I guess just Deathstroke, issue #10. Grifter, issue #10. Demonites, issue #10. Shade, issue 9 of 12. Superboy, issue #10. Green Lantern, issue #10. And finally, as I said before, Silk Spectre, issue 4 of 6. I'm really getting into this before Watchmen stuff. The first two issues that we've gotten so far really have been good. When I look at this week, let's not even beat around the bush. The comics that, you know, without a doubt, and, you know, everyone knows it, the two that are going to be in contending for Andrew Cutter Pick of the Weeks are going to be Green Lantern and Batman. I'm not going to spoil anything if you haven't read them yet, but Batman had a very good shocker at the end. Scott Snyder did something plausible and believable if it is actually factually true, and it really sets up what will be, I think, an epic 11th issue. Um, on the flip side, Green Lantern, the ending with Black Hand and the Indigo Tribe and how Sinestro is being portrayed and what Hal feels towards Sinestro are really good. The payoff to this story arc, I think, has been a lot better than the previous story arc. Now, I don't know if it's Jeff Johns kind of setting the stage with the first story arc and then trying to deliver a little bit more with this story arc, but I really like what they're doing with Sinestro, and I really like the ending, the climax, or the cliffhanger at the end. Really well done. But again, no one's going to be surprised by this, but I'm going to have to give it to Batman issue #10. Uh, Although the pacing wasn't quite as good as the Green Lantern comic, this really set up a lot of stuff for issue #11. Had a great shocker in it, great dialogue. It was just overall a good issue. Green Lantern was still fantastic and right up there with Batman, but I have to give it to Batman this week. So those are my picks of the week, or my pick of the week. Like I said, Silk Spectre was good if you enjoy the character, or even if you just enjoy Watchmen. It's a comic that I recommend people pick up because it is a fun comic. I really did enjoy reading it last night. So, news and/or updates. Let's start things off with video games, shall we? I think so. So I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart 7, and then I said to myself, you know, as much as I love Mario Kart 7, and Mario Kart 7 is actually turning out to be one of my favorite Mario Kart games, if not my favorite, but it's pretty bold to say. I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart 7, but I said to myself, I need a new game. And I came this close to buying for the 3DS either BlazBlue, which I already have on the console version, but it wouldn't be bad having the DS version. I came close to buying that. I came close to also buying Cave Story regular. I have the downloaded one, but there's like a 3DS version, and I was tempted to buy that. But when I went to my GameStop, which my GameStop where I live is, in my opinion, one of the best GameStops in the New England area because I've been to a ton of them and they suck. My GameStop, the guys are actually very genuine to you about stuff. They genuinely try to help you out. They're not kind of dicks and trying to force sell stuff down your throat. I went there and I pre-ordered a lot of shit. A lot of games got pre-ordered, so I might as well sit down and talk to you guys about the games that I have pre-ordered. Let's start off with Xbox. I already have Resident Evil 6 pre-ordered, and I also pre-ordered Assassin's Creed 3. However, I'm not going to get it. I'm getting Assassin's Creed 3, but I'm not getting it on the Xbox. I'll explain that in a bit and why I'm doing that. For some reason, I'm a little stuffy. I don't know why I'm not sick. For the 3DS, I got the new Super Mario Bros. 2 for the 3DS. I got Epic Mickey: The Power of Illusion, which Epic Mickey was just a really good game for the Wii. It had its faults. Let's not beat around the bush. It had its faults. That's really like the quote, like the saying of the day: beat around the bush. It has its faults. It's like if I had to equate it to anything, it would be like it's like Brock Lesnar, great wrestler, good UFC fighter, however horrible on the mic, and I'm talking about wrestling, horrible on the mic. And it's like, Epic Mickey has its faults. Great story, great art direction, great like overall pacing. But the jumping sucks and the direction, the camera sucks. But it was so good that I want to get the sequel, which I also pre-ordered for the Wii, and I'm getting the side game, which is for the DS. And I'm actually more excited for the Mickey one than the Mario one. Although, well, I'm excited in a different way. I think I'm more excited for the Mario one than the Mickey one. But the Mickey one's kind of just going to be a game that I'm going to sit down and just, I think, immerse myself into. I don't know if that makes sense. I guess it's because it's a game that I'm not usually used to getting. Now, usually if I look at my Game Boy games, you see Zelda, you see Mario, you see Pokemon, but very little do you see games outside those series. I mean, I'm looking at my DS games, just my DS games now, and other than Mario, Zelda, and Pokemon, I see Okamiden, Metroid, and Trauma Center. So it's going to be good to have a game that is not one of the big three for me. So yeah, I got those two. I'm just trying to remember right now. And then for the Wii, I got Epic Mickey 2. So I'm looking forward to that. I also have Last Story paid off on the Wii, which is good. And then the Wii U, I got 3 games. I got Super Mario Bros. The new Super Mario Bros. U, which looks to be fun. I mean, it's just the new Super Mario Bros. For the Wii with slightly different stuff, squirrel suit and stuff. But you know what? It's good to have a good platformer like Mario. So I'm looking forward to that. Then I'm going to get Assassin's Creed 3, and I pre-ordered both of them, and the guy said, whatever you decide to go with, you can go with the Xbox, you go for the Wii, just let me know. I'm going to go for the Wii. And it really came down to this. See, the Wii has, I think, going to have more features, but the Xbox comes out sooner. But I don't want to play on the Xbox, because I'm really sick and tired of the Xbox and its shenanigans and its bullcrap that it gives me. A little passionate about this. So I'm going to wait out for the Wii, even though it's 3 months later. But during that time, I'm going to be playing other games anyway. So I guess it's okay that I'm going to wait for the Wii. And then finally, I got Batman Arkham City Armored Edition. And, oh, actually, before that, I also have Paper Mario for the 3DS pre-ordered, the sticker one. But I got Batman Arkham City Armored Edition. And you're probably saying to yourself, Andrew, really? Really? The Arkham City for the Wii, but that game's been out for like a year. Why would you want to buy it on the Wii? Are you really that much of a Nintendo fanboy? And I will answer to you saying this. Yeah, I am a Nintendo fanboy. I probably am that much of a Nintendo fanboy. But the reason why I'm getting it for the Wii U is this. One is I don't have Xbox Live. I have Xbox, but I don't have Xbox Live. That means all the freaking downloads from Nightwing to Robin to Catwoman to Harley Quinn, I don't have. This is basically the Game of the Year edition, plus extra. You get the armored stuff and how the Wii remote works. So I'm getting all the stuff that I never had on the Xbox version. Great. And people are saying, well, why don't you get the Game of the Year edition? Well, second reason is because it's going to be on the Wii U and there's going to be more functions and stuff on it than on the Xbox version of, or the PlayStation version of the Game of the Year edition. So I'm still getting more content. And three, I hate Xbox. So I don't want to get another Batman Arkham City for Xbox. I want to get it for the Wii U. Because I love Nintendo. I respect Sony. I love Nintendo. I loathe Xbox. So I got those things. And, I'm excited for this season. I'm going to be losing a lot of money. I figured if I pay off $5 here and there, it won't be that bad. But still, it's going to be a troublesome holiday season when it comes down to that stuff. So that's going on. They released images, painted images of the Figma Link figure that's coming out. Take my money now. Take my money now because I want that figure so bad. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to ZeldaUniverse.com. The pictures are going to be there. Figma is a toy company that does highly detailed, highly posable figures. I never got a figure from them beforehand, but that's basically the snit. So they're doing the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword Link, which is my favorite Link from my favorite Zelda, which is my favorite game, and I'm pumped. It looks beautiful. I'm gonna get 2 of them. One to keep in package, one to display right with my games, which you can't see right now. Right there. Ah. The reason why I'm excited is because of this. I don't really have Zelda figures. I'm a humongous Zelda fan. I have a fully functional carbon steel practical Master Sword, but I don't have a Zelda figure. The closest thing I have is a Phantom Hourglass Wind Waker Link plush doll, but I never had a Zelda figure. I had an opportunity to pick up Ocarina of Time Link way back in the day when Kmart was actually a decent place to go, but I didn't have money or I forgot. There was some reason why I didn't pick it up. And I'm kind of kicking myself in the ass for it. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this figure, and it's going to be epic. News in the way of comic books. There's not really much in the way of comic books when it comes down to news, at least from what I can remember. I mean, DC showed its solicits for their number zeros on September, which some of them look interesting. And Scott Lobdell is jumping on Superman, which is, I guess, can be good and bad. I've really got mixed feelings with Scott Lobdell because some of his stuff has been really good, but some of his stuff hasn't been overwhelmingly impressive. But the way, little bug. The way Superman's been going lately, I'm like, screw it. Throw Scott Lobdell on there. Let's see what he can do. Let's see if he can impress me. You never know. He's impressing me on Red Hood and the Outlaws, so we'll see. But yeah, there's not really much to talk about for news. I already talked about the 4 titles that are coming out for DC. And then the 3 to 4 titles getting canceled. They're saying 3 to 4 because we all knew Justice League International was getting canceled. But yeah, there's not much in the way of comic book news, and I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I can kind of rant and rave about? This is actually a pretty quick video. No, not much. I'm fresh out of ideas. So yeah, I guess I'll end the video here. This is weird. Usually I have more to talk about. Oh well. So yeah, I'll end the video here. Sorry guys. I wish I had more. But yeah, this is Andrew saying peace out for now.